Welcome back. We are still in the throes of market prep. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Alexis. I'm a full-time artist here in Brooklyn, New York, and on this channel I share my art, its inspiration, my love of the city. And currently I am preparing for my first ever art market. I am going to be participating in Artmageddon this year on September 28th down in Ditmas Park, Flatbush. And I'm really looking forward to it. So the past 2 weeks have just been really intense market preparation. I had been putting it off for 2 years because I didn't have a setup. So I've done all of the research and all of the things. I don't even know how important a banner is. I think it's just nice to have. So that's why I was like, I'm trying to do like the whole setup. Like, yo, I take my reputation seriously, and I take what I do very seriously. And so if I'm gonna put something together, I want it to be something that I'm proud of, you know? And so far, it's the right size. But it has been way more complicated than I anticipated getting this banner. I really was just like, I crashed out on Friday after I came back from the city. Okay, all right. Okay, I think this works. What do you think? I think it works. The brown is a little oranger than I typically would use, but I am happy with it. Holy cow. Okay, so it took 3 weeks-ish, and it's here. But I thought it would be, sorry, that's loud. I thought it would be fun to put my large pieces on the banner from this new collection I've been working on. Brooklyn, New York. Got my website. Holy cow. All right. I actually turned out better than I thought it would. I can't believe how difficult that was. I can't believe how difficult it is to get a banner in a city like New York. I really was flabbergasted. Let's get set up and let's get some of these pieces framed and start really checking things off of this checklist. So we got all of these frames framed, and there's a stack over there on the right you can see too. I think I might be over prepared, but I think that there's something to being over prepared versus under prepared. Everything's been in like various stages of completion, some like more completed than others, and it's getting to the point where I can start to actually cross the things off of my list, which is feeling good. But let's go back to my desk and I'll show you what I've been working on. When I first met Mario, he played guitar in a band called Bunny Grunt, and Bunny Grunt is its own institution. They've been a band for over 20 years at this point, but they were recently in town, and it was so great to catch up with them and to hear their music, because it always just takes me back to South City, St. Louis, and it was really, really lovely. All right, we're gonna get set up here in a second, but I wanted to show you, since I last saw you, I got the pet commission example framed, I think it looks really cute. And I made a portrait commission example. Now this is just me and my honey. It's cool. This way I can reuse it and I don't feel like, you know, I don't want to put anybody else on blast. I can put me and Mario on blast. But this is my example of the portraits. So then I'll put these on the table with a QR code, and then if anybody wants to look into it, they can look into it in that way. And I don't know, man, I really enjoy making these, and I bought new adhesives when I started doing my latest collection. They're like half the width of what I was typically using, and because they're half of the width, I was able to play with some of the layering and creating just a little bit more depth within these. And so I don't know, I'm really excited, and I would love to maybe get to make some more of these for some people, but these are going to be up on my table, and and that's that. So got that done over the last couple of days, and we're just moving like slow and steady. Paper for the people. Something that I have been really grateful that I've been able to do, as I have had like seasons of abundance with this business, is I've been able to give back. As like sales have come in, I've been able to donate portions of sales. As events in the world take place, I've been able to do like sales and donate to different organizations that are supporting those who have been impacted. And probably about, well, 2 years ago, maybe a year, 3, whatever, I don't even know, because what is time at this point? And it's just been going on for so long. But I did run a thing where I was donating proceeds to the PCRF, Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. And I will be at a market where I will be in front of new people and part of a different community. And so I was like, you know, I really want to find a way to continue to give back. Paper for the people, it's for the people. And so I have been playing. I've wanted to do something with these little like glass domes, and I think I have an idea. So I'm gonna make poppies. Let's see, it always focuses on my face versus whatever. There you go. So I'm gonna make some poppies for Palestine, and the proceeds, any profits from the sale of these, will go to PCRF. And I was just playing around with like a smaller option. I want to change the height on these so they're a little bit more staggered, but this is like the first attempt, so I'm gonna like, you know, use these for others. But I think I'm gonna offer a few of these different variations. They come in the glass domes, so yeah, I'll just have a little corner of my table that if people are down and are into the little poppies and want to put their money towards a good cause, I'll send whatever I earn from that to PCRF. And I feel really good about that. You have to put your money where your mouth is, and I feel very strongly about that. So I am hoping that the right people come by and we can do some good with this event, in addition to just the good of being in community. All right, I have to be honest with you. In the excitement, because I am really excited about trying this new thing, I am very overwhelmed. I don't know about you, but for me, anytime I go to do something new, I fight this tendency to do everything perfectly, to know as much as I can before I proceed, and to think of everything that could possibly go wrong and have a solution for all of those possible mishaps so that I know how to navigate it. But here's the thing, like that perfection, it holds you back. And it's something that I know about myself. Like I am very comfortable in moments of discomfort. Like I really thrive in unknown situations when I'm prepared for them. But the thing that I know, and the thing that I am really learning to trust and to lean into, is that you can truly only know so much. And if you're not careful, that uncertainty, or perhaps like that nervousness in the anticipation, it can hold you back if you let it. I've thought about doing markets now for over 2 years, and the overwhelm of the unknown is what kept me from taking this jump. And I told Mario in January that this was going to be the year that I did a market. And I'm doing one, but I have also not signed up for any others just yet, because just last night I was telling him, I was like, I want to do this first one, see how it goes, learn from my mistakes, and have a plan of action for the second one. I don't want to overextend myself as I step into this new branch of what it is that I do. But I still, even within that, think that I am playing it maybe too safe. And I know that this sense of overwhelm and this caution is my brain trying to keep me safe and trying to keep me in what it knows, right? There's like a safety in the known. And your nervous system activates anytime you step into the unknown because, well, there's no guarantee. And I think that where I am right now is I need to thank the overwhelm for attempting to keep me safe. I need to name it and I need to release it. And I need to step more fully into the trust that change happens when you change. And y'all, I'm really ready for some change. Because I know that the moment I find the courage to take that next step, that's where the growth and the expansion and new opportunities will present. And I'm ready for that. I'm so ready for that. And so I'm really excited to get out into the community and to meet some new people and to meet some new artists and to just expand even in that way. If nothing else, I think that is a really exciting aspect of taking on this market. Here's the thing. The magic happens when you're having fun. And so, yes, I do fight the balance of sometimes you're just in it and you gotta do a hell of a lot of work, right? And so this past month, really, it's been 4 weeks of 7 days a week, 10 to 12 hour days of preparation because I didn't have anything prepared for any market. But as we are nearing the final stages, I'm really glad to have everything done and to have everything as prepared as it can be. And now it is time to release it and to just go and experience it and to learn whatever presents itself in the moment. But I think that the overwhelm serves its purpose. And then we've got to know when enough is enough and when to release it and to take a deep breath and to just jump. So I just finished listening to Atmosphere. Holy cow! I haven't cried with a book in a really long time. I think the last one was The Goldfinch, and then the one before that was Watership Down. Those were all really wonderful books, but Atmosphere was, I took a chance on it. I don't know, I need some new authors, I need some new things, and it was really beautiful. It was really beautiful, I loved it. So if you're looking for something that may make you cry, 10 out of 10 recommend. I guess it said love story on the title, on the cover. I missed that. I just blindly went into it. Really lovely. I am just switching gears left and right over here. There's so many things to get done and so many things that are in various states of completion. I have my brain is blowing gaskets. I have a list, and it's funny, I have a list where it's I have everything that needs to get done and everything is 30% done, 70% done, and I'm ready to start knocking things out. I pulled out my ornaments on a whim the other night. We were just watching some documentary and I was I should probably put the strings on these. And excuse me, I'm really glad I did because I don't have enough string, and I order it from Amazon, I know. I just don't know where else to get it. And it's gonna take over a week to get here. And so I'm really glad because we're gonna go to Maine. Thank God, I'm so ready to like spend some time in some trees. We're gonna get out of the city for a handful of days, and then the day we get back Saturday, the market's Sunday. So I have to have everything done before we leave. And the string is gonna get here with like 2 days to spare. So I'll have just enough time to get the rest of the ornaments prepped. But that means I have to get everything else ready. I don't know if any of you have done a market and if you have any advice you would like to offer, or any like, hey, did you think about whatever? Well, here's the thing. By the time this vlog comes out, I won't have time to fix anything, really. Well, I'll have like a day, 2 days, maybe. So maybe go ahead and let me know and I can keep it in mind for the next one. So I don't know, my brain is just like, I'm gonna wrap up here, and long story short, I'll keep updating you, and thanks for spending your time with me. I really am just so grateful that you guys are here, and I loved hearing about your experiences from the last vlog, and just, you know, the reminder that nothing is permanent. There's always ups and downs, and you gotta just kind of go with it. And I think I'm like learning how to rest in that, like the impermanence of everything. I think I was always planning for forever, and there is no forever. That's not as drastic as it sounds coming out of my mouth. It's more of an excitement thing that things can change very quickly. So thanks for hanging. And if you would like to follow along, I would be honored if you subscribed. And if you found value here, or you enjoyed spending time with me, I would be honored if you gave it a thumbs up. That helps YouTube know that there's something happening over here. And lastly, whatever time of day you watch this, I hope it's been a kind one. Until next time.